So the one thing I did have is another update from my personal life. The plot has thickened once again in the Crowder family backyard. So I'll tell y'all what has happened. As you remember, we had them hummingbirds. They were murdered, we believe, by the asshole squirrel in my backyard, who I said, like, I'm pretty sure it's the same one. I see him around all the time. He's a little fuckhead. He's always messing with shit, whatever. Well, like I said, got an update, and I don't want to spoil it, but I know some of y'all get mad if I don't say this, so I'm going to say it. Trigger warning, this involves dead rodents. So now you know where this is going. But the other day, Katie, I was inside watching Game 6, Heat, Celtics, right? And the Heat were up. The Celtics start coming back in the fourth quarter. Shit's like getting real interesting, right? The Celtics on the brink of elimination. I'm sitting there watching on the couch. Katie's out back doing garden, doing shit in her garden or something. And then she comes in there and she's like, Trey, you have to come outside right now. And I was like, no. And she was like, no, seriously, you have to come out here. And I was like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I can't tell you. You just have to come out here. And of course I'm like, oh, God damn it. I know. So like, when
has that ever hit? Yeah. When has that once hit?
And also it's like, Mom had to kill a spider or something. Like, what's going on? So I go out there and she's like, go over there by the gate. Look, and immediately I see, and this, and here's another angle of it. This. So, he seems to have perished, the asshole squirrel that lived in my, seems to have. The seems to is, I don't know for sure that that's him, but I'm pretty sure it is because he's like the local, backyard squirrel.
And they're territorial, as I've pointed out.
Yeah, right. So, and like, if you notice the door, that's our back gate. He has lodged himself in under it, and the door is like half open, right? So it's like, I sent to like the Salina boys or whatever, and Chris Key was like, so he got his ass stuck under an open door, like, what a dipshit, right? We're all roasting this dead squirrel or whatever. But I think what happened was the gate was closed, but not locked.
Yeah.
He runs up to get, and he can like barely fit under it. He goes to get under it. He gets halfway through and his fat ass hits the top of the gate and it starts to swing open.
Yeah.
And that gate, my yard over there is not level, so the gate gets stuck like this, and you have to lift it up to open it all the way. Well, he's a squirrel; he can't do that.
I can't do it.
Right. So when he pushes the gate halfway open, then it gets stuck. Now he's stuck, and he ultimately expired there in a real like cartoonish fashion. His pose that he's in was something else. But here's what I think is funny about it. Besides everything,
I was about to say that was pretty funny.
But here's what I think is funny about it is that, like, of course, no one's going to really care. But if this was like some kind of fantastical or cartoony, like HBO murder drama.
Yeah.
Or like a true crime drama or something.
That'd be the finale.
Katie's ass would be going down.
Yeah.
Because it'd be some Andy Dufresne shit because like she didn't do it. I mean, at least I believe she didn't do it. That's like the first thing she said. She was like, I swear I had nothing to do with this. I'm like, well, you doth protest too much, I feel, come on. I didn't say you had anything to do with it. That's odd. You just come right out the gate with, I swear this wasn't me.
Yeah.
But like, if you think about it in terms of like, if there was like
the perfect crime,
a squirrel murder detective, right, who starts coming around, poking around. He's like, what are we supposed to believe? That this guy, got stuck under an open door and couldn't, shimmy out of it or whatever. It's like, and then they start looking into Katie's situation, they sit Katie down and interrogate her, and they're like,
they listen to the podcast of all of us saying all this.
They look at her, her search history, and like, so, tell us about these hummingbirds or whatever, and it's like, and what do you think happened to these hummingbird babies? And, she tries to put it off. And then it's like, well, we have these text messages here from your husband's phone where you clearly indicate that you've decided the squirrel was guilty of hummingbird murder. Also, your Google search history, did you or did you not on this date at this time Google the phrase, how to kill squirrels, best way to kill squirrels, can you poison squirrels, should I kill this squirrel? And she's just sitting there sweating bullets like, yes, I did, but it's not what it looks like. You know what I mean?
How am I not supposed to believe that this wasn't an act of woodshed justice, ma'am?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it looks bad for Katie. You know, she's looks pretty guilty, but I believe it was just an act of fake God or whatever. Or you know what, karma. Hey,
yeah.